This segment brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission, the Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.
So my name is Malynda O'Day. I am a graduate research assistant at Kansas State University in the agronomy department in weed ecology with Dr. Anita Dille. Been here just a few months and I'm working on cover crop weed suppression ahead of corn. We're using a couple different cover crop treatments and trying to figure out what the best management practices are and some principles to use ahead of corn. Something that's a little bit unique about my study is that I am using some cereal crops ahead of corn, which is kind of a no-no because of potentially their nitrogen use or depletion of the soil. But I'm adding some legumes and things like that. If I was to give a recommendation for some of the major, most important considerations that you'd want to make before you choose a cover crop, especially ahead of corn, it would be your species and your termination timing. In the species, you'd want to consider your goals, whether your goals are weed suppression, erosion control, nitrogen supplement, or possibly breaking up maybe a hard pan layer that you have in maybe denser soils. Depending on these goals or issues that you may have with your field, it is going to influence which cover crop species or mix of species that you choose. Another important consideration to make would be termination timing. When you go to terminate a cover crop, if you're looking at weed suppression especially, you want to make sure that you have the most biomass accumulated as possible before you terminate that cover crop, but you don't want to let it go so late that the cover crop goes to seed or is still competing with your cash crop once you get that planted in the spring. Once you determine your species and when that species will need to be terminated or when its growth period is maximized, then you will be able to know when the best time to terminate is and how that will factor into your cropping system. For the best information that I found on this is from Midwest Cover Crops Council and a Managing Your Cover Crops Profitably book, which you can purchase and has some great information on species, planting dates, and how they fit into your cropping system.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com. Watch Ag AM in Kansas online at agamandkansas.com.